Louisiana Beer Reviews looks at New Belgium's Glutiny, crafted to remove gluten pale ale. Not gluten-free, gluten-reduced, they say on the website. Okay, they have a special process that draws gluten out of it. So there's all kind of disclaimers. This cannot be verified as being gluten-free. Enjoy by something May 2016. So we're right at the end of the Best Buy time. It's a mutiny on gluten that's demanding we brew up something hop lovers can rally behind without flavor being held prisoner. Join the Glutiny. Okay, my experience with gluten-reduced or gluten-free beers has not been positive, except for the Estella Dram Dora. Everything else has been pretty grim. Red Bridge is probably the least expensive. That's the Anheuser-Busch gluten-free. It's okay. I guess it's like a C. I see this at different bars and restaurants. I guess it's common. I wouldn't say it's good, but it's kind of like O'Doul's or the O'Doul's Amber. You can't have beer or alcohol for whatever reason, so it's serviceable. You can't have gluten, so it's serviceable. This one is going to cost you more, so, or I think it should be a little more. I don't know. I'm not trying to tout any one of them. The only one I can really tout and say, yeah, it's worth buying, check it out, is the Estrella Dom Dora, which is from Spain, and the red label. Okay, I did the Glutiny Golden Ale, and it was okay. Well, it looks all right. Pretty thick, foamy, frothy head, creamy head, I should say. Here at 7:49, 7:50 a.m. I was going to sit outside, but the guy next door's got this compressor running. He's been doing this for over 30 minutes, cleaning something, and he has music going. And I said, I guess he's not going to stop anytime soon. It's amber, bubbly from the center. I'm using this type of glass because this is very similar to what they were showing on their website. This is the first video review for this beer in the world. Shady Shadows did a chug-scussion of it. He doesn't do video reviews for beer. He only discusses the beer and gives his impressions of it. So he uses a shadowy way of evaluating the beer. A shady way of doing it. 6% alcohol, 30 international bitterness units. The barley malt is Munich, C80, and black. The hops are Cascade and Chinook. Oh, Crystal and Equinox, 4 of them. Cascade, Chinook, Crystal, and Equinox. It's a good score on Beer Advocate. Bros haven't looked at it. There's like 42 ratings, a 57 out of 100 on Rate Beer, 48 out of 100 for the style, with like 52 ratings. Of course, I've never had it. It was $1.99 with the 10% discount plus tax at the Red, White, and Brew on U.S. Highway 190 in Hammond, Louisiana. Okay. A little front pass through, so it's not going to, it's still going to be about 85, 86 today, but low humidity, so and it's very clear out there. But I got to be inside right now. Well, that's okay. All right, let's go with the aroma. Now, some of these will smell like a health food store. This one mostly smells like, I'm trying to get away from my fingers because I got that Santa Fe menthol on my fingers. It smells like a low-level hop pale ale and grain. It doesn't smell like a health food store. Okay, it's not a big aroma thing. They all have kind of a little wanky taste. It's hard to describe. It's like it's been touched, fooled with, messed with. Which It has been. So there's like a hollowness to it. Some light and slight citrusy, slight apricot type thing. Bitterness is low. They're saying 30, right? But it doesn't taste like it. 6% alcohol, which is around the same as Bud Light Platinum, which is the same as Bud Light Platinum. The body's light to medium, like I say, kind of a hollow feel, and the finish is heading into the dry territory, and it's pretty easy going. I guess I would obviously rather have platinum. You know, platinum has more of a character to it. It's got body. It's not a hollow thing. It's got like a full force, full presentation. It's hard to describe, but it's like it's fully present there with you. This one's like you're talking to it and it's like, yeah, but it's not listening to you. And it can't because it's not fully there. It's sort of out of it. But it's not terrible. Not terrible. Not particularly good, but I think it's better than the Red Bridge. The Red Bridge has that weird sorghum. It's like you're in South Sudan and you got a lot of worries about things. Kidding aside, but that sorghum beer is like this weird syrupy, grassy grass syrup, and that's what sorghum is. Just like barley, that's all types of grass, but it's like I don't know what it's just something health food store about it. This has some of that, and it's starting to come into play more. Like you say, I might be a GNC. I guess it's okay. I'll give it a C+. It's at the higher end of okay. Some people might argue that it's good. I would not go that far. But it's definitely, most certainly not a D or anywhere in the bad range. It's not bad. I mean, I wouldn't... If you have a gluten problem like celiac disorder, well, I don't know if I could recommend it because it still has the gluten in it, so I don't know how it's going to affect you. If you're just wanting to try something, I guess I would recommend it just so you could tick it off your I've tried it list. But would I recommend it to just have, to drink? Nah, I can't go that far. Wait a minute. The more I'm drinking it, the more of the unfavorable aspects are coming through. Now it's starting to show this kind of unpleasant aroma aspect. So the deeper you get into it, the lower the score I think may drop. But it's not that big of a deal anyway. It's not like something to get too wrapped up, something to get too done out about. We know what these gluten-free things are. So, C+, and I better stop there before things change. There's been a change of heart. Alright, so thank you for watching this. It is what it is. And y'all come on down to New Orleans.